We're going Rippy over here off of US 68. This guy just pulled in his, I was going to say Sterling Marlin. It's an Ambassador Marlin. Mancy. I got a Pacer here. I didn't realize that's how they did the headlights on those. Wayne's World. The four banger?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's a triple black Pacer. Have you had it very long?
I've had it for about 2 years.
Yeah. Did you have to go through a lot of trouble to buy it?
Nope.
I don't think I.
Walked up and gave dude cash money and
cool.
drove her home.
Awesome. They had a hot rod power tour this week. Have you heard of that? And I saw several, even an Eagle 4-wheel drive.
I passed the AMX on the way to work.
They were going past my house, is how I knew. So I was like, "What the heck's going on?"
I was driving to work and I looked over. I'm like, "Hey, that's an AMX Spirit."
It was. You never see anything like this. And yeah, that Spirit over there, I about puked when I seen it.
All this, the handback Spirit.
It looked like it said 15,000 miles on it. So like a brand new car.
It'd be 15,000 or it'd be 115,000.
Wow, they even put their insignia kind of in there, sort of. Well, a girlfriend of mine, her dad worked for AMC up there in Flint, Michigan. A lot of people, their lives depended on AMC, their income.
If you couldn't afford a Chevy or Ford, you were in an AMC. That's most people out here.
You can see the engine in this one because there's more room. Thank you. This one has a DL package. It's in maroon. So Conway Twitty's friend was an AMC dealer. And they optioned one out. And went ahead and made a convertible out of one of them. And from the estate, his wife bought the car. They had an auction. They must have had like a financial thing going on. Here's a Gran Turismo. And that's a Ranger. Well, the car didn't sell that much to her. I think no one would bid against her at the auction. But I'm not really aware of how many wives that he had either, so I think it was just one. I saw this car in Plain City. I'm pretty sure it's the same car, and I'm thinking it has a trunk-mounted air conditioning, but then I could be wrong, but you can see where the air's coming up out of there. I never found out much on that. Very rare automobile. There was something on it too from the State Patrol of like Indiana. Probably a rare automobile here, being a convertible. '64 Plymouth. I remember seeing automobiles like this around it. It was a popular car. Carshow Imperial. I think it's a 300. The Maserati from Chrysler. LeBaron bodies, and you're talking mid-80s. Fairly rare, and this is a 300 for sure. It's got 300 written all over it, even on the license plate. 61 300G with a cross ram intake. pretty special car there for what it is, you know, being up in 1987. Look how they had the rear seat almost like the front seat. And a console in there and everything. And the console goes on over. Push button transmission, push button everything. Push button, and more push buttons, and more push buttons. And then your mirrors mount on the dash with a huge windshield. Kind of the Cadillac of Chrysler's right there. Checking my camera real quick. I switched cameras. It's a Plymouth Satellite convertible. That kind of looks like a Roadrunner and a Dodge. It's a Plymouth. Oh, and I didn't really show this. This car's got a. I was talking about the Cadillac. I mean, isn't that sick? The intake on that. So big 383 mag in this guy. This car here is there's a couple of these, and one of them has more chrome than the other was the difference. I remember. Highlighter pen green. That's a 360. It's a magazine car. It's a new car. Not sure why it's here. Must be a Plymouth that they don't make anymore. Incredible colors on this guy, and that's what they were doing. And then my one friend has that pink one that the president of the company shut down the production over. They made them for like a month. I don't know how many they made, but it was just the color was just too wild. This one's a polo green Saturn Sky. So this, my cousin had one sort of, the way I remember, exactly like this, almost. I don't think he had white wall tires. There must be a coil spring rear end, and this one's setting down from the years currently. People have had those and driven them to high school and stuff back. And then his brother-in-law, he still has his. He might, I don't know if he's here or not. Hideaway headlights. It's the rocket engine. They were gold. This one has a European look to it. I suppose that's why it's here. It's discontinued. And people had these in high school. The 64. It's a pretty large car. This one's a still Le Mans. There's two of them. This one has the goat package. This one has the Le Mans and the convertible, and it's a Wineberry. It's a killer paint job. This is the Pontiac engine, and then we didn't get to see a tri-power yet. And then there's a lot of these Studebakers had Paxton turbochargers. A couple people pulling in, a couple people pulling out over here. The fiberglass Jersey cow in the Sky Young's Dairy near just north of Yellow Spring. Burger Rippy, thanks.